fake HOA claimed game was defective. Staff proved she broke it and denied her refund. Why would someone destroy what they claim to love just to win a fight? In the heart of a crowded game store, Karen Miller, a self-proclaimed gaming mom, stood at the counter, her voice slicing through the hum of excited shoppers. She slammed a sleek, black gaming console onto the counter, its casing cracked, wires spilling out like a wounded animal. "This piece of junk broke after one day," she shrieked, her eyes blazing with indignation. "I demand a full refund, or I'm calling corporate." Customers turned, some curious, others annoyed, as the young cashier, Jake, barely 19, froze under her glare. The console, a high-end model worth $500, lay in ruins, and Karen's story seemed airtight until it wasn't. Jake took a deep breath, his hands trembling as he examined the console. He'd seen returns before, but this felt different. Karen's story didn't add up. The damage was 2 deliberate deep scratches, a shattered disk drive, and a power cord frayed as if yanked with force. "Ma'am," he said cautiously, "this looks like it was tampered with." Karen's face twisted into a snarl. "Are you calling me a liar, kid? I'm a homeowners association president. I don't break things." Her voice boomed, drawing more eyes. She leaned closer, her perfume sharp, her words venomous. "You'll regret this. I'll have your job." Jake's manager, Sarah, stepped in, her calm demeanor a stark contrast to Karen's fury. "Let's check the footage," Sarah said, pulling out a tablet connected to the store's security cameras. Karen's confidence flickered, just for a moment. The truth began to unravel as Sarah played the footage. Earlier that morning, Karen had entered the store alone, lingering near a display console identical to the one. The camera caught her slipping a small screwdriver from her purse, her movements quick and calculated. She pried open the console's casing, snapped the disk drive, and tugged at the cord until it tore. Gasps rippled through the crowd as the video ended. Karen's face drained of color, but she doubled down. "That's not me," she insisted, pointing at the screen. "You edited that. This is a conspiracy." But the evidence was undeniable. Jake noticed something else: a silver bracelet on Karen's wrist in the video, glinting under the store lights. He glanced at her wrist now. The same bracelet gleamed. "Ma'am, you're wearing the same jewelry," he said, his voice firm now. The crowd murmured, and Karen's eyes widened, her bravado cracking. Enter Mia, an unexpected ally. A quiet, bespectacled woman in her teenage son. Mia had been browsing nearby and overheard everything. "I saw her at the mall yesterday," Mia said, stepping forward, her voice steady. She was bragging to someone on the phone about teaching a store a lesson, because they wouldn't refund her last purchase. The crowd's murmurs grew louder, now tinged with outrage. Mia's son nodded, clutching his own game. She said she'd break it and make it look defective. This twist stunned Karen, who sputtered, "Who are you people? Liars." But the pieces fit too perfectly. Sarah crossed her arms. "Ma'am, you damaged our property and tried to scam us. No refund. And we're banned from this store." Karen's eyes darted around, searching for sympathy, but finding none. The confrontation peaked as Karen, desperate to save face, grabbed a game disc from the Count-era display copy of the latest blockbuster title and raised it high, threatening to snap it in half. "You think you can humiliate me?" she roared. "I'll show you." The crowd gasped, phones out, recording. Jake's voice cut through. "Do it, and you're paying for that too." Karen hesitated, her chest heaving, the disc trembling in her hands. Sarah added, "We've already called mall security." The mention of security broke her resolve. Karen's arm dropped, the disc clattering to the counter. She tried to push through the crowd, but security officers appeared, their radios crackling. "Ma'am, come with us," one said, his tone leaving no room for argument. Karen's defiance crumbled. She muttered curses under her breath, her head low, as she was escorted out. The crowd parted, some whispering, others shaking their heads. The console's wreckage remained on the counter, a symbol of her downfall. As the store settled, Jake and Sarah shared a quiet nod. Mia approached, her son trailing behind. "You did the right thing," she said softly. "People like that think they can bully their way through life." Jake smiled, exhausted but proud. The next day, the store posted the footage online, blurring Karen's face but leaving the story clear. It went viral, sparking debates about entitlement and accountability. Shoppers flooded the store, not just to buy games but to support a team that stood up to deceit. Karen's HOA board, humiliated by the scandal, voted her out as president. She faded from the neighborhood spotlight, her name now a cautionary tale. What does it take to stand up to someone who thinks they're untouchable? This story isn't just about a broken console, it's about truth prevailing over lies, courage over intimidation. Karen's actions cost her more than a refund. They cost her respect. Share your thoughts. Was the store right to expose her? Have you faced a Karen in your life? Let's talk about what justice really means.